Sam Cooper was a treasure hunter, but he wasn't after gold or jewels. He sought history. On an expedition off the coast of Florida, his scanner beeped loudly. He dove deeper, the ocean darker around him, until he saw it, a faint glowing light buried in the sand. As Sam cleared the debris, he uncovered a circular object made of a strange, silvery material. Intricate symbols ran along its surface, glowing faintly. Sam felt a strange pull, as though the artifact was calling to him. When he touched it, visions filled his mind, crystal towers collapsing into waves, fiery skies, and a lone figure standing against destruction. Could this be Atlantis? Sam whispered, his heart pounding. Back on his boat, Sam placed the artifact on his desk. He spent hours comparing the symbols to ancient languages, but found nothing. Then, by accident, he pressed a symbol, and the artifact opened. Inside was a crystal that shimmered like water in sunlight. Suddenly a voice spoke, soft but commanding. This is the story of Atlantis, the city of greed and betrayal. A hologram appeared, showing Atlantis as it once was, a city of wonder and power, but its leaders became corrupt, seeking to dominate the world. One man, a hero named Kale, tried to stop them. He warned the people of the coming destruction, but they ignored him. The hologram ended with Kale standing alone as waves swallowed Atlantis. Sam knew he had discovered something big. If Atlantis was real, this artifact could rewrite history. He contacted Dr. Grace Miller, a historian he trusted. When she saw the artifact, her eyes widened. This could change everything, she said, but not everyone was excited. That night, as Sam returned home, he noticed a black car parked nearby. Two men in suits followed him into a store, their eyes fixed on his backpack. The next morning, his boat was broken into, but the artifact was safe. It was clear. Someone didn't want the truth to come out. Sam decided to use the artifact again. This time, the vision showed Kale's final moments. He had warned the rulers of Atlantis that their greed would lead to disaster, but they dismissed him as a fool. When the end came, Kale tried to save the people. He used the last of his power to slow the destruction, giving a small group time to escape. But his name was erased from history, his sacrifice forgotten. Sam shared the story with Grace, but as they prepared to go public, the men in suits returned. This time, they weren't subtle. "You don't understand what you're dealing with," one of them said, his voice cold. "This artifact must remain hidden. Hand it over or face the consequences." Sam refused, but Grace was worried. "Sam, this could put both of us in danger. Are you sure it's worth it?" Sam looked at the artifact. Kale had sacrificed everything for the truth. Could Sam do the same? Sam knew he had to make a choice. If he kept the artifact, he could expose the truth about Atlantis and honor Kale's memory, but it could also put him and everyone he cared about in danger. On a quiet evening, he stood by the ocean, the artifact glowing faintly in his hands. Kale's voice echoed in his mind. The truth is the only legacy that matters. Sam smiled sadly. He made his decision. Sam recorded everything: the artifact, the visions, the story of Kale and Atlantis. Then, with a heavy heart, he took the artifact to the ocean and let it sink into the depths. Within days, his video went viral. Some believed him, others called it a hoax. But the story spread, and people began to wonder, what if Atlantis was real? What if heroes like Kale existed, their sacrifices buried by time? As Sam watched the waves, he felt at peace. He had honored Kale's legacy, and the truth was finally out there.